Civil Air Patrol is the auxiliary of the U.S. Air Force. We are a nonprofit organization that was chartered by Congress. Matter of fact, this is our 75th anniversary. So, our chartered the day before World War II kicked off for the United States. We're all volunteer. In this state, we have about 800 volunteers that are involved in the Civil Air Patrol. And our three main missions are emergency services and aerospace education, and we have a big cadet program. Believe it or not, we do about 80% of the taskings for 1st Air Force. And 1st Air Force is the one that covers the continental United States. So there's an awful lot of activities that are assigned to the Air Force, or a lot of missions that are assigned to the Air Force that we can perform at a cheaper and better level. For example, if we're sending out our Cessna aircraft to go and do things that are doing low-level surveys, or we're like today looking at things on the ground, we can do it for about $150 an hour, where it would take a Black Hawk or something similar $3,500 an hour to do that. And obviously we don't have personnel costs because we're all volunteers, and so it's just our way to serve and work in search and rescue, work in disaster relief. We participate also in homeland security. We will actually fly with some of the F-16s out of McEntire Joint National Guard Base, and we will act as in their scenario as targets for continental defense, not to shoot at, but as to intercept and practice them using fighter aircraft to intercept much smaller and slower aircraft.
Because I've always hung around the airports all my life, and I've always known of the Civil Air Patrol. When I came back, went into the retirement stage, I decided to join. Get to fly airplanes, meet a lot of nice people.
Anybody can join and volunteer. You don't have to be a pilot. You don't have to be somebody who likes to get in the airplane. We have plenty of people who work on the ground. We do have a ground-side mission. We do have a cadet program. We have teachers that are involved in education, and we're focused really hard on aerospace education. That's one of our missions chartered by Congress. So you just have to have a desire to serve, and we take joy in serving, and we take joy not just in serving in the emergency services mission, but in our cadet programs and in the aerospace education mission as well. We're excited to be in our 75th anniversary. We've been able to evolve over the last 75 years and do this, and we used to do an awful lot of search and rescue. That's what we were known for, was emergency beacons on airplanes or boats or whatever, and that's what and technology hasn't taken that mission from us, but it's reduced our false alarm count by about 90%. So we don't fly for that nearly as much as we used to. And so we're continuing to evolve the mission, and we're so proud to be able to serve.
We have several type airplanes, Cessnas, 182s and 172s. That's what we have in the state. We have about 11 aircraft, if my count is right, and they're scattered all over the state, from Myrtle Beach up to Greenville, Anderson, Columbia, Sumter. And so if it's needed, you don't have to go too far.
Semper Vigilans, always vigilant, is what goes along with Civil Air Patrol. Semper Vigilans means to me that I don't ever want someone's life to be lost because I wasn't ready. And that's what that's all about.